Hi guys, it's Josh here. What this is going to be is just a quick tutorial on a really cool program I found that would be a really good project for graphic arts in the high schools. I'm just going to show you a quick video here. Now, most of you might have seen mosaic pictures where they're comprised of a whole bunch of small images making a really large image. You've probably seen like polar bear images or animal images. Well, today I'm going to be making, showing you how to make your Rick Grimes. So we have Rick Grimes, which is comprised of 107 of the Walking Dead comic book covers. This entire image is comprised of those. If we zoom in, you can see all those comic book covers there. Now, if you can think just what kind of ideas we can do with the students, I'm thinking we do incorporate a lot of photography in graphic arts. You can have the students take all their own photos, have them take 100 pictures, different colors, and then from there, maybe make the school logo out of their mural, and then go from there. Print them out in posters. I think it's a pretty good idea. I'm just going to be showing you guys how to do that, and if you want to do it with your students, so be it. Perfect. So first thing you want to do before you get started, you want to comprise all of your pictures into one folder. So in my case, it's going to be the pictures folder and the Walking Dead. So I have all of my pictures and files in one folder. That's key to this. Before anything else, you want to have them all in one area. Next thing you need to do is download a program called Mosaic. It's a free-to-use program. It's going to have a few of those add toolbars and stuff like that. Just uncheck those when you're downloading it. You can Google Mosaic, or I'll stick a link down at the bottom of the video as well. All we're going to do is open it up, and you're going to see the orientation of the tiles. Now the tiles are the small little pictures which comprise the big mosaic. So you can have the square tiles or rectangular. So you have, elongated rectangles. You all kind of know what 16 by 9 is and 4 by 3. For my case here, we're using 3 by 2. They just seem to fit the comic book covers best. So when you get into here, it's going to seem kind of overwhelming. Not to worry, we'll go through it all. So what you want to do first is import the image you want to create the mosaic of. To do that, you go to the little plus symbol right here. I'm just going to add that. It's going to bring up your Windows Explorer. All you're going to do is find the photo you want to use. In my case here, it's going to be the Rick Grimes JPEG. One thing to do note, only JPEGs will work. So if you have like a PNG or a .gif file or anything like that, they won't work. You'll have to open the file up in Paint or a different program and save as a different file type. You have to have it as the JPEG. So you can see here, this is going to be how our picture is comprised and all the different tiles you'll see. What you want to do first is size your sheet, so mosaic size. You have your letter size, or A4, A3, 20 inch, 3 feet, 6 feet. It's just going to be comprising how big that picture is going to be and how much resolution it is. Now you can always stick this in Photoshop and resize it differently as well. That's always an option for you guys. So for a good starting point, we just go with A3. Resolution is just what the dot per inch or pixels per inch are. We're going to stick to about 300 pixels per inch. Anything higher than that, if you go to 18 dots per inch, it's going to make the file size a lot larger to work with. With a 300 pixel per inch, we're looking at about 11 megabytes to work with, which isn't too bad. Now, tile size is really important. If I only choose 100 tiles, you're not going to get the desired effect of the mosaic. You're only going to have really the comic book covers coming through in my case here. So you'll see all the comic book covers here, and you really won't get the shape of Rick. So what we want to do is really deal in the 2,000 to 10,000 tiles. Now if I go 10,000 tiles, you're going to get a really good effect of the shape of Rick. But you're really not going to be able to see the comic book covers. So you want to play that with the students. They want to see their other images, or they want to see the full mosaic image. So in this case here, we're going to use 5,000. Tile duplication. So in my case here, I'm only using 107 images, but I'm filling up 5,000 tiles. So I want to be able to duplicate the images, otherwise it won't fill up the tiles. To duplicate spacing, same thing. I only have 107 pictures in my file, so I have to be able to duplicate them side by side to fill up like the red space and the black space. if your students for whatever reason create 10,000 or 1,000 images and stick it in there, you don't have to have the duplicate settings there for you. So color change as well is just the original image. So you can see how Rick has the gray and the red. If you want to keep that color as close as possible, you can go to original 3%. Since I'm only using a small percentage of files here, like 107 files, we're going to go to about 30%. Once you're ready to go on and get your tiles, your small pictures imported, we're going to tile images. From there, we're just going to add folder. And you're going to find your folder we created first, so The Walking Dead in my case here. And then from there, go Save List. Just click OK on this, and it's going to show you all the different files. Or then you're just going to click OK and create mosaic. Now, if you're using 400, 500, 1,000 pictures, if you find stock photos on the internet, whatever you guys use, you're going to have the file compilation is going to take longer, up to 10 minutes. In my case here, this whole file is going to take me about 25 to 30 seconds. Once it's complete, it's going to export to my Walking Dead folder, and it's just going to add whatever the original file type is. So my file type was just 111.jpg. It'll create a 111.jpg mosaic file. It'll ask you, hey, it's complete. Fantastic. Do you want to go to the destination folder, so where it's located? We'll go yes, and we have our mosaic created. And there we have it. There is your JPEG folder mosaic picture. So, like I said, the program is free. It's a very small program. Feel free to use this information for your student teaching. One thing I do want to touch base with, guys, is just we have this utility here for us. If you have tutorials or any kind of cool projects we can share, I think it'd be a good idea if we all kind of share and make our portfolios even bigger. If you have any questions for me, just text me or you know how to get a hold of me. All right, take care.